I cannot believe that I am somebody's mom. It is still so crazy to me. But today we're going to talk all about self-care as a new mom. I'm honestly pretty impressed that I do get time to myself. Dayon is incredibly present, and it's really nice to be able to have somebody that's there that can take him off of my hands sometimes. So this video was made possible by Dove. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. So the first thing that I've been doing is maintaining my appointments, and it's actually been quite difficult to do because I am exclusively breastfeeding at the breast. So that means that he pretty much always has to be with me, and the only time that I get to myself is when he's napping. And so usually that's about 2 hours, and hopefully I time it correctly because he's really not on any type of schedule, so I can't be like at 4 o'clock, like I know for sure he'll be asleep. I just kind of have to hope that it kind of plays out that way. But I'll either get like my prenatal massage, I guess now it would be postnatal, but my postnatal massage, and I've been seeing a chiropractor, and it's been really important for me to just prioritize my health and my body in that way, because obviously my body went through something very traumatic in going through birth and even when I was carrying. The second thing that I've been doing is taking really long showers, and this is great for a number of reasons. My skin was really dry before I gave birth, so when I was pregnant, like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'll plug photos here, but it was really dry. Like, it was flaking so much. So what really helped me is prioritizing moisture in the soap that I use, because a lot of soaps are very drying. And so I went back to something that I love, that I've been using ever since I was a little girl. And I don't know about you guys, but my mom always had these bars on deck. I don't know what it is, but I feel like every mom was like all about the Dove beauty bar. But I got a Dove shea butter beauty bar, and the shea butter is amazing. It smells so good. It's like shea butter and vanilla. It leaves your skin feeling really smooth, not dry. Like, you know, like when your skin feels really tight, like it doesn't do that. My skin hasn't been flaking, thank God. So if you guys are experiencing any dryness in your skin during pregnancy or postnatal, I would definitely recommend getting your hands on a Dove beauty bar. They have a bunch of different fragrances, but the shea butter one is my favorite. And another reason why long showers are great, I haven't been able to take baths recently, which would be like ultimate relaxation, just because I am still healing from my incision, so I don't want it to get infected. But long showers are great because you can just let like warm, hot water run over your breast. And if you are breastfeeding, like the amount of clogged ducts that I get, like people talk about it, and like I knew that it might happen every now and then, but like this breast is so stubborn and it constantly gets clogged. So being able to just be in the shower and like let warm water run over you and like massage to get those ducts out is super key. And it's just nice to like have that time to yourself. Like, I usually honestly don't love showering, but since having a baby, like any time that I can get to myself, I'm like, yes, bliss. Anyways, the third thing that I've been doing is I do really like to dress up, and it does really help me feel like myself again. And I know that that's not for everybody because it takes a lot of energy, but I don't even like put on makeup or do my hair. I literally just throw on earrings, and then I also just like throw on cute outfits. And when I was pregnant, I hoarded so much clothes. Like, I bought a lot of clothes. I thrifted a lot of clothes that I was like, this would be so great for when I'm like not pregnant and it'll fit me again. It's just been really nice to be able to feel like myself again, because fashion is such a huge part of my identity. And so to like wear cute outfits, like even throwing on this top feels really great. So this next tip is not so much about carving time for yourself, but it very much is self-care. Trying to maintain a healthy diet is not easy by any means whatsoever, and I was really bad at doing it before I was pregnant and had a baby, and so I can't hold myself to this impossible standard of always eating like protein, leafy greens, vegetables, and fruit. Like I don't eat like that normally, and so it has been really hard, but trying to change like the habits to eat healthier is really great for self-care, because you should be nourishing your body. And in terms of exercise, like I haven't been doing any formal exercise besides walking. It's also like you don't want to push yourself really hard because it's going to take a lot longer for your body to recover. So my recovery has honestly been like pretty good, and I feel like a big part of that is because I took a lot of time to rest and not stress about trying to get back to my body before my baby, because realistically, like my body is forever changed. Like my hips are a lot wider, my breasts are bigger. I don't know if they're gonna get saggier once I stop producing milk, and my body is covered in stretch marks, and I don't think that that will ever go away. So I think it's really hard if you try to get back to your body beforehand, because you're holding yourself to this impossible standard, and some people really do snap back, but I know for myself that's not going to be me, so I'm not going to hold myself to that. And being able to let go of that expectation has been really, really good for my mental state and just to be kinder to myself during this time. So the next thing that I like to do when I get some time to myself, honestly, you can do this laying in bed. I really like to take my yoga mat and put it out on our balcony because it's been really, really sunny and beautiful, but I'll just lay on my back, put my knees up, and do breath work. So that's just like deep inhales and exhales, and just bringing awareness back into your body, especially in like your pelvis and your abdomen area. Like after going through pregnancy, like you just feel really disconnected to that part of your body, and it's changed a lot and it's in recovery. So just bringing that awareness back in feels amazing. So that's like something that you can do when you literally have like a minute. Like you wake up and just like take that time to just focus on your breath and just focus on yourself. So the next thing are walks, and I talked about this earlier, but usually we'll go out as like a whole family. So like me, Dayon, and Blue will all go out and we'll take a walk, and it's so great to have that time to like be together and just be outside in the world, because when you're a new parent, I feel like you're just around the clock, like feeding and changing diapers, that it feels like your whole life is confined to like your house or like your bedroom, honestly. To just be out in the world like a normal human being again and like breathe fresh air is just like it's great. But I will say, take your time, be kind to yourself. I know a lot of people that don't go outside, like literally don't step outside until like a month postpartum. So the last thing that I think is so important for self-care is journaling, because especially during this period of time, like there are so many emotions, and like not even related to like having a baby, but like with a pandemic going on, with Black Lives Matter going on, like there's just so much happening in the world that I feel like I have so many emotions to work through, and it can get so overwhelming, and I can feel really, really anxious at times. And I feel like when I can put pen to paper and actually write it out, then I let those feelings go. What I'll do is I'll normally like wake up kind of early before Dayon and Blue wakes up, and I will grab my oats, because I make overnight oats now. I used to hate them, but I do that now. I love making chocolate, almond butter, banana overnight oats. So good. But I'll have my breakfast and I'll have my journal, and I'll just sit there and write. Not even every single day. I just try to do it every now and then, because to be fair, like we don't have a lot of parent friends. We're the first in our family, first in our friend group to have kids, and it can feel really isolating even though we have each other. Like we have no idea what we're doing, and a lot of times it's like, are we even doing this right? And there's just so many overwhelming emotions. So those are all of my tips for self-care and like how to carve out time for yourself. Like they're not even like doing crazy things, like it's not skincare or anything like that, because I can't prioritize that right now, but it's just kind of taking the everyday things that you do and like being aware that like this is a time for you to be in your body, to take care of yourself, because it's a lot of work to take care of a human being. And another thing, quick little tip, is just try to get as much sleep as possible. I know it's so hard, and I know it's so annoying when new moms say that, but on days where I'm really well rested, for both me and Dayon, on days where we're both really well rested, we're a lot less grumpy at each other, at our baby when he cries, and we're just better parents all around when we're well rested and when we're taking care of ourselves. So all of these things are things that you can implement in little ways. So for any new moms out there, you are doing great. You are so strong, and your baby loves you so much for everything that you do for them. So last thing, I will leave a link down below if anybody wants to shop the Dove Beauty Bar. You can follow me at Your Girl Neens, and I also do have a podcast, so if you guys do want to listen to that, I will also leave that down below, and I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye. Thank you.